A young artist has unveiled the largest Benin bronze plaque ever made in Edo State. The bronze plaque depicts the history of ancient Benin kingdom dating back to over 600 years ago during the reign of the first monarch of the historic kingdom. Our correspondent Abisola Adebayo has the rest of the story.
The ancient Benin kingdom was famous for its bronzes, some of which dates back to the 13th century. Since then, a lot of changes have occurred, and some of these indigenous artworks and Africa's greatest treasures were looted in the 80s during colonization. But the indigenous skill never goes away, and it has remained with the people of Benin. Over 600 years later, a medical doctor turned artist, Lucas Okoro, has carved the largest ever made Benin bronze. Weighing 2 tons and made of pure brass, Lucas calls it "This is Ancient Benin," a historical collection telling the story of Benin people and Oba Eware I, the founding monarch of the ancient Benin Empire.
I made it to depict the fact that ancient Benin is called ancient Benin because of its age, not because it's a dead civilization. But actually we've been living for a long time as an ancient civilization, and the traditions and the culture that we practice have been passed down and continue till this day. I wanted to show that the fact that at no point did we ever stop making these bronzes the same way after they were stolen. This is a very interesting hieroglyph because it shows the true story of Oba Eware I, who we call Oba Eware Ogidigan, who is Oba Eware the Great.
Okoro is concerned that the looted Benin bronze pieces currently sitting in many foreign museums are being treated like regular pieces of art. He says these artifacts are not just mere works of art, but a significant part of the Benin heritage.
The museums that house these bronzes actually created the concept of ancient Benin as a way of dissociating Benin people from those bronzes, because ancient Benin became some kind of archaeological discovery, like they went and dug out the bronzes like dinosaur fossils, which is not true. The bronzes, we're still been making them since today, even the same way. So I wanted to show that we can still make new artifacts, and artifacts that have just as more, if not more, value than the ones that they stole.
It took Okoro roughly 2 years to finish the casting of the bronze, although the designer's story came easy for him. For both the traditional and modern circle, this represents a reawakening of the consciousness of people to what Benin stands for.
He's my grandson, and he has been doing this thing in my presence, and I have been encouraging. I encouraged him very, very much to do it. So I'm happy.
This is genius work, and it gives us hope because artifacts, guilds, people see them in different lights. A lot of people see them as paintings, a lot of people see them as artwork, but for us as Beninese, contemporary Benin, our artifacts are our history.
Okoro says he plans to give the artwork to the British Museum in appreciation of their acceptance to return thousands of artworks that were stolen as far back as 1897. Abisola Adebayo, TV 360 News.